Welcome back to this module, how to use the Kahunas app. In this training, we're going to break down how to use the nutrition segment, how to log your meals, your calories, your carbs, your proteins, your fats, and use the inbuilt scanner. So we want to head to that bottom segment and click nutrition. Now, depending on the type of coaching that you're going to experience, that will dictate whether your coach actually syncs your macronutrients, your calories, your carbs, your proteins, and your fats into the Kahunas app. But 99% of the time, they want you to build autonomy and they want you to actually learn how to track foods and how to log that data so it becomes a skill. However, you will still see this on your coaching roadmap. Now, it's very straightforward. Whenever you want to add a meal, we then click add meal. We can see that meal 1 has been added, but there's no calories or macronutrients in there. Generally speaking, most people will eat 3 meals a day, so we can go ahead and add meal 2 and then add meal 3. Now, what we can do is actually add a food, and you've got the choice. Most individuals know how to use MyFitnessPal, so if that's the case and you do want to use that barcode scanner, it is in that top right segment. You can go ahead, click the barcode scanner, and we can actually see me live. Now, what we want to do is we're going to use a pink monster. It's not my favorite, but we're going to go ahead. We're actually going to aim the camera in front of that barcode, and it's then going to pick up the calories, the proteins, the carbs, and the total fat. And it's also going to give you the name. So we can see it's the Monster Ruby Red. It's 500 mils. We can go ahead, we can add that food. Or as an example, we've also got some strawberries. So we can go ahead, add that food. We can then click the barcode scanner. We can then scan that barcode if it picks it up. And then we can see that per 100 grams, it's 31 calories, 0.6 grams of protein, 6.1 grams of carbs, and then 0.5 grams of fat. So again, let's say I have roughly 50 grams. It's then going to update that for us, and we can click add food. So once you've added the relevant foods to your meals, it will update in that upper segment. So we can see that calories have updated and the macronutrients. Calories are in blue, protein is in green, carbohydrates is in orange, and fats is in pink. And it will say per 0 calories or per 0 grams. Now, when your coach updates this, it might say per 200 grams of protein. Therefore, you've only had 0.3 grams of protein per 200 grams that you need to have for that day. But let's say you've got some friends coming around and you want to design a meal off the cuff. For meal 2, we just add food and then we can click create new. Let's call it Jack's special pasta dish. Let's say it's 400 calories. The protein is 40 grams. The carbs is 40 grams. And then the fat, if my math is correct, around 8.8 grams of fat. Somebody watching this back will probably correct me and say it's not 8.8. We're going to go with the 8.8. I think it's 8.8. It might be recurring. I'm not sure. You can add fiber, polyunsaturated fats, sugar, monounsaturated fats, polyols, saturated fats, salt if you want to. You don't need to, and then you can add the serving size, the serving description, and then the amount. Once you're happy, just click add food. Let's say, for example, the amount is, let's say it was 100 grams. We click add food. The serving size, let's say it was 1. That means it would be 100 grams and 40,000 calories. Therefore, I would just put 1 gram, 1 serving size. That means you've had 400 calories, 40 grams of protein, 40 grams of carbs, 8.8 grams of fat, and it's updated in that upper segment. So that's a basic understanding of how to log your nutrition on the Kahunas app. Depending on your goals, whether you're working towards fat loss or muscle building, the per 0 calories or per grams will be updated for you.